Wonders book, in your Wonders book, page 386, you will find the essential question for this week, which is, what are different kinds of energy? Your weekly concept is energy, and you can see in the background of your picture, you've got a funny looking windmill, you've got a kid riding his bike. Does that take energy? The title of this week is We've Got the Power. See if I can get some of this glare off the page. There we go. Carlos lives near a windmill farm. He loves to ride past on his bike and watch the turbines spin in the wind. Wind power makes electricity that heats his house and powers his lights. Energy comes from many different sources. Energy from the wind and the sun are renewable. They can be used again and again. Talk about it. Write words you've learned about energy. Talk with a partner about the different kinds of energy. You could make a little web like this. That's an easy thing to do. Vocabulary. Use the picture and the sentence to talk with a partner about each word. Energy. Good food gives Ron and his grandpa lots of energy to work together. Where do cars get their energy? Natural. Cotton is a natural material used to make clothes. Name a natural material that is used in buildings. Pollution. Water pollution, such as garbage and chemicals, can harm animals. Name something that causes our pollution. Oops, not our pollution, air pollution. Sorry. Produce. Oh, excuse me, I was using that as a noun. If you pronounce it produce, it's a noun. If you pronounce it produce, then it's a verb. The sun can produce enough solar power to heat this family's home. Which word means the same as produce? Renewable. Trees are a renewable resource because more will always grow. What does the word renewable mean? Replace. Soon, Tina will replace her car with one that runs on electricity. Name something that you can replace. Sources. Wind and solar power are two energy sources we can use. What are your energy sources? Traditional. Cho and her mother like to eat traditional foods, such as rice and fish. What is another word for traditional? Your turn. Pick 3 words. Write 3 questions for your partner to answer. Your parent's going to love that. On page 390, shared read, Time for Kids. Time is a news magazine for adults. This one's for kids, though. Excuse me. Essential question. What are different kinds of energy? Read why solar energy is a good source of power. There he is on his snowboard. Fun. Here comes solar power. What do you have in common with a car and a factory? You both need energy to run. Energy keeps things moving. Energy today. You get your energy from eating healthful foods. Most factories, homes, and cars get their energy from fossil fuels. Coal, petroleum, and natural gas are fossil fuels. They have been the traditional or usual energy sources for more than a century. What's a century? 100 years. Today, most of the energy we use in the United States comes from burning fossil fuels. But these fuels come from deep under the Earth's surface. And they are running out. They cannot be renewed or reused, pardon me. Once a fossil fuel is gone, it is gone forever. So we need alternative energy sources to replace them. Scientists know that there is no other way to keep our country going and growing. So they are looking for new alternative sources of energy that won't run out. And cleaner. Solar power is one source of renewable energy, and it is not expensive. As a result, many people are placing solar panels on the roofs of homes and large buildings. Solar panels look like giant mirrors, and they capture energy from the sun. On a bright day, the sun's rays hit the solar panel and cause it to produce electricity. Then the electricity flows into the building. As a result, there is enough energy to raise the temperature inside homes and turn on lights, stoves, and computers. The future. More companies are turning to solar power to replace fossil fuels. It's natural. That means it isn't made or changed by people. Solar power is cheaper than fossil fuels, and it does not create pollution. Today, there are millions of people around the world using solar power to produce electricity for their homes and businesses. Someday, solar power may completely replace fossil fuels. Go sunshine! Renewable energy is where it's at, and solar power is at the top of our list. Here are the top reasons why solar energy is so hot. Solar power is cheaper than fossil fuels. It is renewable. It doesn't cause pollution and is good for our environment. Power from the sun is always available. Solar power is natural. Solar energy can do just about everything that fossil fuels do. Everyone should use solar power. It's good news for the planet. What's he holding up? Oh, must be a little solar panel to charge his phone, huh? Make connections. Why is solar power a good source of energy? What are some ways you might use solar power? He's using it to charge his phone. Cool.